everyone, Angie is here. In today's video, we are going to talk about social awareness. It's a very important piece of emotional intelligence and builds emotional intelligence skill, which is one of the most important skills for every successful manager and leader. There are many researches out there that proves this, and of course, I mentioned in the previous videos how important it is to be self-aware, how important it is to manage your emotions, and also how important it is to be socially aware, which we are going to cover today. So let's dive in. First thing first, what is social awareness? It's the ability to read and understand what people think and what they feel, right? Now you are wondering, but Angie, how am I supposed to know how somebody feels or basically what they think? I'm not the mind reader, right? And don't worry, actually there is a way how to do so. And the first thing first, let's start from the simple things, what we can do in order to understand how other people around us feel and what they think. First thing first is to engage in conversation with people around you. Engage in a very small conversation with people. Greet people by name. First thing first, with your colleagues, make sure to greet people by name. Why is that so important? Because if you don't greet people by name, what happens is that you do not build that great connection. When you greet them by name, actually you can engage in conversation in an easier way. And what happens, you start asking certain questions. How are you feeling today? Or how is everything in your department? So then people start opening up to you, especially because you started the conversation by greeting them by name, right? And then people open up to you, and then you can understand how basically what they are going through on that particular day or what's happening in their life, in their career. And that's something that you should pay close attention to, because from that you can get a lot of information that you can use at a later stage to build deeper connections with them in sense of asking them how is everything going, for example, in their personal life. For example, if they share something from their personal life that they have some concerns or something, then later on you can check up and also follow up and check, hey, how is everything going home? You mentioned to me that this particular thing is going on. How is everything? And you know how people appreciate that. Just put yourself in their situation, right? So this is the first thing what you can do, to engage in a simple conversation with people, to get to know the people. And also, second thing is to observe people, body language, what they display on their body language. Body language is such a powerful thing when it comes to communication, and also reflecting the behavior and the emotions and the way of thinking. And it's very important to look at people around and to observe and to see what their body language reflects. If you see on the body language that people are like tired, they feel that they seem tired, or they seem like maybe anxious, or they seem sad, approach them. Engage again in conversation, but do not approach them by asking, oh, you feel you actually look sad, why are you sad? No, don't do that. This is very important to mention, because people don't like that you come to them with a judgmental attitude, asking them, hey, are you sad, or are you happy, or are you okay, right? Because that's not the way how you build the trustful relationship with other people. So you approach the people and you engage in conversation, and out of that conversation, people will tell you if they really want to disclose to you if they're sad or not, or if they're happy or not, right? And you take it from there. So this is extremely important, because I've seen in my teams from the past, there are some people that do not know how to approach this, and they see that somebody is sad and they just go there and say, oh, why you're sad? So you are immediately letting that person to close and not to open up to you, right? Then third thing is also try to empathize with people. Empathize with people through, again, this engaging conversation. Because empathy is the core of social awareness. So there are different types of empathy, but I just want to simplify for you and say that empathy is simple definition, putting yourself in the shoes of other people, right? And this is how you are trying to understand people and to show people that you understand them. Because sometimes humans, they just want to be heard and understood. Not sometimes, but all the time, you all like to be heard and understood. And this is how you build with people connection, and how you are getting to know other people and to be more aware of their feelings, their thoughts, And of course, different type of empathy you can apply. There are cognitive empathy or emotional empathy. Cognitive empathy is more like try to understand their perspective, and emotional empathy is more like that you really feel what they feel because you went through the same situation. So those things you definitely need to consider if you want to become more socially aware with other people around you. And of course, if you want me to talk more about this topic and give you more examples on how to approach the conversation, how to get to know other people, how to build this rapport with other people, so then which can be actually the prerequisite for building a strong and healthy relationship with other people in the workplace, please let me know in the comment below. And of course, if you like this video, hit that like button, and until next time, stay ambitious.